This video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. The first time I ate in this Walt Disney World restaurant, I swore I never wanted to go back. Tonight, I am. Let's check it out. See if it's gotten any better. Friends, it's time to pop into Turf Club Bar and Grill here at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort. Last time, I'm not kidding, I didn't want to come back, like ever. It was a complete fail on all levels, from food to management. Let's see how it goes tonight. So just off of the Saratoga River here at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort, this is the Turf Club Bar and Grill. So there's the Turf Club Grill. Here is a walk-up bar. You can play billiards here. You can watch a little TV and just hang out. This is a golf club. So you can come, play your golf, play around, come in, and have something to eat. I really do come into tonight's meal with fear and trepidation. I'm not kidding when I said I never wanted to come back here again. But our table is ready, and I've got a review for the channel. I know. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have met our server, and so far so good. The team at the host stand promptly were ready to seat us. Our server came right over. So far so good. We've been told the calamari is good on the appetizers, and that people come back for the prime rib. And can I just tell you, the restaurant is packed right now. Packed. It's the end of a gorgeous Friday afternoon, so maybe it's a ton of golfers, but literally packed. So sitting here perusing the menu, we've already come across a little bit of an inconsistency. So the Turf Club burger, which is explained as being a signature blend patty, comes, according to my Disney experience, with onion rings. Here on the menu, it's seasoned French fries. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of leaning toward the buttermilk fried herb chicken. So we'll see where I land there. We're going to start things off with an onion ring tower because it comes with something that's called Saratoga sauce, and I am intrigued. Update on all things mocktail around here, because if you haven't ever watched the channel, I don't drink, I just don't. Both of their mocktails, like, they're 0 proof cocktails, so sort of mocktails, contain green tea. I'm allergic to green tea. I cannot drink green tea. And then the other two are lemonade based, which I just find, like, I don't always want lemonade. So she suggested a virgin pina colada. And I said, why not? We're partying. So we'll get that, see how it goes. Also, update on the fried chicken. It is boneless in case you are someone who does not want bones in their chicken, like me. You are in luck. So white meat, boneless, crispy, crunchy. And let's hope it's delicious, because it's up against Olivia's Cafe right down the street. And their southernmost buttermilk fried chicken is the bomb. So we'll just have to see. This view is gorgeous. So I'm so glad that we got seated on the window. The last time we were here, we were very much not on the window. It was in March and it was dark. But having the boats go back and forth on the water as we sit here, I mean, who doesn't love Walt Disney World watercraft? Yeah, this is prime seating, if there ever was one. There's also a special. Brian was the one to catch it. Bless him. There's always a special from what we understand, and tonight's special is halibut. It is paired with sticky rice and mushrooms, but I have definitely gone for the buttermilk fried chicken. Brian has gone for the Turf Club burger. and we'll let you know what we think. Quick heads up just to let you know that this video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. Let Deb and her incredible team of travel providers help you craft that Disney vacation you've been wishing for. Reach out to them today at givealittlewhistle.com or on the number on your screen. And don't forget, book Disney Cruise Line through Give a Little Whistle Travel and you'll roll onto those ships with onboard credit in your packet. That's a lovely thing. The onion rings tower has arrived here at the table. These are beer-battered onion rings with Saratoga sauce and horseradish sauce. So there's our two sauces right there. Okay, everything has just happened here at the table. We got our onion ring tower. I got my virgin pina colada, and these are the rolls here at Turf Club. It comes with whipped butter, and it's topped with a black Himalayan sea salt. It looks like, holy cow!
It's on the rolls.
Give me carbs. Oh yeah, and salt on the rolls. Give me carbs, and you are singing you're wooing me. I'm being wooed. I'm going to take a sip of this frozen pina colada. I was brought a spoon, which I love, and a straw. It is a frozen virgin pina colada, so I'm just going to use a spoon to begin with. Here we go. Okay, that is, I mean, how can you go wrong on a pina colada? But that's delicious. So coconutty. So good. It's now time to move on to the roll. Look at that. Who doesn't love a squishy Parker House roll that's been studded with sea salt? And who doesn't love complimentary rolls? How those things melt in your mouth. I'm not even kidding. The butter is amazing. Deep butteriness. That roll, like literally, it just melts in your mouth. It's time for an onion ring from the tower. I'm going to try the horseradish sauce first. Here we go. Okay, that's got a bite to it, as you might expect with horseradish, but it's also got dill in it. Now I'm going to try the orange Saratoga sauce. That's got smoky paprika in it. It's quite good, but it'll get you on the back of the throat. So be careful. But these are delicious. Just look at the light fry on them. Like they're golden brown, but they're pretty perfect. Is this meal going well? Okay, so we are still in the middle of our appetizers. I'm buttering up a roll, and we have half of an onion tower left, and our entrees have arrived. So we are at a two-top table, and real estate is at a premium right now because there's so much on this table. Ultimately, I don't want the entree to arrive at the table when the appetizers are still there. I just don't. But nonetheless, it is here and I shall embrace it. I got the buttermilk fried herb chicken for $29. It has mashed potatoes, seasonal vegetables, and herb gravy. Brian got the Turf Club burger for $23. It features a signature blend patty, applewood smoked bacon, New York white cheddar, Saratoga sauce, the same Saratoga sauce that came with that tower, and French fries. And not on the menu, and remember we talked about this earlier that it said in MDX that you get onion rings. There are 2 onion rings on top of the burger when it arrives. It's huge. Look at how ginormous that burger is. Oh my gosh. Are you excited, Brian?
Yeah, it looks good.
Meanwhile, I have my fried chicken, and it says that it comes with seasonal vegetables. Friends, I have received corn as my vegetable with my fried chicken. Just from the looks of it, it is a smaller portion of chicken than what I received for Olivia's. There's the mashed potatoes underneath with skin in the mashed potatoes. I don't mind that, but it's yellow and then white, like maybe a shoe peg pork. Let me dig in. Meanwhile, Brian is loving his burger. Loving it. Okay, here we go. It is a very different preparation than that of that you find over at Olivia's, and and it's salty. So, wow. I did have a bite with the gravy on it. You can definitely taste the oregano in it. It's herbed. Let me try a bite because it was not at all crispy and crunchy because it had sat there with the gravy on it for a little bit, and the gravy is congealing. Okay, so crispy and crunchy, yes. Salty, like my sodium level is going to be sky high by the time I'm done with this. I'll try these mashed potatoes for you. Butter for days. Friends, the corn is lemony. I'm not sure what to think. Citrus corn? Question mark, I think is what we got going on here. We got citrus going on in this corn. Very interesting. But that is hands down the saltiest fried chicken I have ever had in my life, I think. I'm going to continue going. Maybe it gets less salty. Just a quick break from the review just to say a huge shout out to the whole 9 Yards Patreon team. Hey, if you want to be a part of the amazing team that financially supports this channel, go to patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. We'd love to have you on the team. We have exclusive live streams every month, and they are the most fun bunch of people. Love for you to join. Whole 9 Yards. Shout out. I'm going to attempt to take a bite of Brian's burger. It is freaking-enormous. Oh my gosh, look how long it is. Okay. He got his burger medium, so I'm gonna have some of the edge. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That burger is where it's at. That is moist. Ooh, the New York sharp cheddar. You totally get that. That comes right through. That's a nice apple with smoked bacon on it, too. You might want to skip the fried chicken. Friends, we will wrap up outside, but why stop when we're so ahead here? We've ordered the signature chocolate cake for dessert. It is $11. But I have words about that chicken. Our dessert arrived within like 4.5 minutes. We got the signature chocolate cake for $11. It features decadent chocolate and raspberry sauce that's on here. But look, it looks like a horse because the theme is horse here at Saratoga Springs, I think. We'll talk about that as well. But there's the bridle with it, and the horse's mane, and all these chocolate pearls. So that's pretty cool. Take a bite. Brian remarked that it looks moist, so that's promising. I do agree with him. It does look moist. We'll get some of the little chocolate pearls and the raspberry. It's not quite as moist as we originally hoped. Those layers of cake. So there are a lot of chocolate flavors going on in this, but I would not recommend. I first ate at Turf Club Bar and Grill in March of 2022. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it left me the whole experience with such a bad taste in my mouth, literally and figuratively, that I said I never wanted to go back. Like, this was the one Walt Disney World restaurant that was one and done. From management to the team to the food, everything was just wasn't great. Actually, there was one great thing on the menu, and it's been taken off. It was the cheese board. It was delicious. I had a steak that night. It came with an onion topped with breadcrumbs, like a large onion in the middle of my plate. And it just didn't go well. Brian had the pork chop that night, sitting on a bed of like a sweet potato mash, and there's a ring of grease around that. So when I came in tonight, I wanted to come and review it for the channel. The last time I was here, I didn't have a channel. No one deserves to waste their money here at Walt Disney World, whether it's on a resort or it's on a dinner. And so back to the Turf Club Bar and Grill I came. And to be honest, at first, the way that the meal was going, I thought, my gosh, I mean, you heard me say it at the table, is this meal going to go well? It was kind of revelatory. I really loved those Parker House rolls. I am a sucker for a good squishy roll. This was buttery with chunks of sea salt on top. It was delicious. And the whipped butter that was in like a gray and black Himalayan sea salt, delicious. I enjoyed it greatly. That tower of onion rings was quite good. Were they as thick as you might see at other locations? No, it wasn't like onion ring. It was like onion ring. But the batter was done well. The fry process, very good. It was crunchy and delicious and not too salty, which is something I cannot say about my entree. My entree, if I could just tell you the salt I have in my mouth right now, like that's the flavor I have. Salt. Things were going well until that entree landed on the table while appetizers were still being had, while bread was still being had. There was such a fast pace to the meal, like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I was enjoying the rolls and the appetizer, and suddenly on this two-top table, there's just no space left because the entrees have arrived. My entree reflected the aesthetic of the restaurant. That restaurant is brown. The theme is wood. The theme is wood and horses and low-slung ceilings. It just is very, very dated. I'm glad that we were sat along the windows because I believe we had one of the best tables in the whole place because we had natural light. Everything else is so very yellow and dark tone brown. There's some rust color. There are horse bits like everywhere in the theming. I mean, I get it. Upstate New York, Saratoga Springs, of course you're going to have horses involved in the furnishings and finishings. However, everything in that restaurant was that aesthetic, was that color scheme, right down to the cast member costumes, khaki pants and a mustard colored shirt, and right down to the dish that was placed before me. The buttermilk fried herb chicken came alongside the seasonal vegetables that are assorted corn. So I don't think of corn as a seasonal vegetable. I mean, I'm sure do have corn season, but this was made with a lemon butter so that when I put that first forkful of corn in my mouth, I was kind of woken up a bit because a citrus flavor is not something that I typically think of when I think of corn. Corn on surface level, when you're served it in a restaurant, I really feel like that is a quick way to check off the vegetable box. I don't think there's any flair about it. I am glad that they added lemon butter, and maybe that was the flair. That was the flair. I mean, it was a little bit different. They're trying to make corn more enjoyable, but why are we using corn? Why don't we have a beautiful haricot vert? Why don't we have some broccolini? Something like that. Corn, to me, is cheap and lazy. I'm just going to say it. That chicken was... I cannot recommend that to literally anyone. No one would I recommend that chicken to. It is thin, it is flat, it is overly salted. The herb gravy was very salty, and maybe it was an onion salt or a garlic salt that was used in the preparation. Maybe it wasn't just straight up salt. Nonetheless, the overwhelming flavor of that chicken is salt. It's what I'm left with. I so wanted to love it, especially when a hop, skip, and a jump, or a quick boat ride, as Brian pointed out, gets you over to Olivia's Cafe, where their southernmost fried chicken is something that I would literally recommend to a perfect stranger. It's so good. Now, Brian's Burger. Ooh, that Turf Club burger. She is the belle of the ball, literally. It was moist. It was so good. That bacon is thick. If you like a thick cut bacon on your burger, you're gonna like this. Comes with lettuce, comes with tomato. It comes with that Saratoga sauce that's got a bit of a kick to it. This was a really good burger, and the standout on the burger was that white New York sharp cheddar. We did decide to go for a chocolate cake for dessert. It's called their signature chocolate cake, so you would think it would be good. Friends, you can pass this up. You just ask for the bill and you just politely leave. Do not get that signature chocolate cake. What looked very moist when it landed on the table was actually layers of it was dry cake that had been given a bit of a treatment with some Chambord mousse on it. It was cute that it looked like a horse. I mean, again, the theme is horse and wood, but please save your $11, hop on a boat, go to Disney Springs and go to Gideon's, go to Salt and Straw, go to the Cookie Bar at Summer House on the Lake. Literally have anything over there. Don't have dessert here. Now, I did not have the prime rib, which our server pointed out immediately as soon as we sat down. Immediately some of their favorite selections were being mentioned, and that was one that we were told everybody comes back for. There were a ton of people in this restaurant tonight, and here at a DVC resort with a thriving golf club, like, this thing is big and sprawling, this resort is. Why isn't there better table service being offered? And here's the kicker for me. I actually like Artist Palette quick service here. The resort's counter service restaurant, Artist Palette, is actually quite inventive. They're making the food fresh. Their baked goods are fun and innovative and cheeky. And I have never had something I did not enjoy in Artist Palette. And literally Artist Palette backs up to Turf Club. So what is the disconnect? I have no idea. The good food doesn't come over to Turf Club. It can't pass that wall, I guess. So that is, as the sun sets in the west, that is where I will leave this review. I will not, and we said it before we got up from the table, we will not be back. And we mean it this time. Now that I've covered it for the channel, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching this review. Hey, listen, if you haven't already done so, please consider liking this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend. Listen, your friends need to know. Don't come here on your Walt Disney World vacation. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. There are other, any of the other ones. Go there. Just don't come here. If you want to, you can follow along with me on Instagram at Denny_Sunderly. Again, you can be a part of the whole 9 Yards team by joining patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. You can be a part of the Reclamation Project as we learn how healing looks like with Jesus. Listen, we're having such a good time healing. You get a devotional every day from Monday through Friday, a little 5 to 10 minute ditty for me, and we're having a good time, and I'm loving that team. So you can find out more details at patreon.com/The Reclamation Project. And I've got a question for you to wrap up this video. What's a Walt Disney restaurant that disappointed you Let me know down in the comments section. We can all warn each other. Let me know your most disappointing Disney restaurant below. Have a great one from Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Golf Club and the Turf Club Bar and Grill. Bless it. I shan't be back. Good night.